Reddit to do and welcome into more important issues. It is Sunday, June 30th. The Vols are picking up somehow more recruits. I thought at this point we've got to be maxed out. It seems like every day Pruitt is bringing in more guys and quality guys. And then we talked about last week before our boy T. Hodge committed. He's making sure we keep the talent in state too, which a long time ago. But I mean, I guess we talk about it kind of every week when that stuff comes up. You got to take care of your in-state talent for a lot of reasons, and so far, he's done it.
Yeah, and this year, Tennessee, especially in the Memphis area, but it's kind of spread out. There's guys in Chattanooga, there's guys in the Knoxville area that, a lot of guys in the mid-state that are high priority talent, and so I think it's good for Tennessee to make those guys a priority.
Right.
I mean, why travel elsewhere? They're right here.
Greatest state.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of, we talked about, golly, I'm so bad with names, but Elijah Howard, I can't believe it. I couldn't even think of his first name when I started that sentence and somehow got it. I'm impressed with myself.
Nice.
We don't know if he'll end up star rate, rating wise, if he'll be a great recruit looking at that. We know he's got the speed. Got to put on some size, and we're really interested in what he does at Chattanooga Baylor this year. But yeah, he's got the skill set, and I don't think Pruitt's just going to offer a kid because he's from the state, and I don't necessarily think he should. You got to have that talent too, and they obviously think there's something there that he can be impactful, and they also they believe that they can coach him up.
Yeah, true.
Nothing to add?
Are we just getting right into recruiting?
That wasn't on the list, but if you'd like to, I mean, it's on the list, but that's not the order. But I mean, if you want to,
since we're already talking about it, let's start with, like you said, T. Hodge committed, and he is the number 22 player in Tennessee out of Maryville High School. Is one of those fitting the mold and Jeremy Pruitt wanting that bigger back. He fits that mold. He's around 6'1" to 230. So a big guy, a guy that plays within a system at Maryville. So he's not just like do it all for his team. So he's not going to have the ton of yards, ton of touchdowns. A lot of people were comparing him to Jalen Hurd. Jalen Hurd was that entire Beach team this year. Not saying there wasn't any talent on that team,
because there was. I mean, they won a state championship. He can't literally do it single-handedly, although he just about did it. While you're on that, I know a lot of y'all hate Jalen Hurd. I think everyone's come around to not love him, but be okay with his decision.
Yeah,
and that's fine. You should. The kid did what was best for him. He might have whined and cried, but the good news is hopefully at 20 years old, he learns from his mistakes. So hopefully he's done fine.
Yeah.
But that Beach State Championship game was insane to watch. It was the very first play of the game was just Jalen Hurd. He got met in the backfield on a handoff, broke a tackle in the backfield, a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and then went on to score like a 60-yard touchdown, I think.
Yeah.
It was insane. I was like, we had a team that we should have gone farther than we did, and weren't able to. And I'm thinking, well, at least we didn't have to play them.
Yeah. So I think the body type is similar. Maybe the speed might be similar as well. But when it comes to like production, Jalen Hurt's going to win that because T. Hodge is on one of the best programs, I would say, in the country. For sure the state, but I would think it'd be up there in the country as well with the record they have, and always getting to the state championship, it seems like.
Right, and he's got a good frame. I thought he was a little bit taller. What did he list at? 6'1", 6'2"?
I think Rivals has him at 6'3".
Okay, so I thought he was a little bit taller. But that's not. I think you're not with him. You're not getting into the discussion of too tall for running back.
Right.
Whereas Jalen Hurd, that was all you talk. What was he, 6'6"? That's all you talk about with him. But he's already 230, and it doesn't look like a loose 230. Like, he looks fit. Looks like about as slim as could. I mean, obviously he probably could slim down, but looks at 230. He's a big 230.
Yeah, and I don't think he's a flashy guy. I don't think he goes to a ton of camps, but his offer list kind of speaks for itself with Ole Miss, Missouri, Kentucky, Arkansas. So those SEC schools as well as Oregon, Virginia Tech. So there's those ACC, Pac-12 schools as well. So ton of offers. I think it's a good pickup for this class. You need a running back. There's not a ton of running back talent in this class. So to have somebody so close by that could fit what you need for this team is huge.
When did his Tennessee offer come in? I must have missed it. His name has been around. It feels like he's been in high school for 8 years because he's been kind of talked about since his freshman year. He's been on that name on that Maryville roster,
right? Because he played.
Yeah. And so it just feels like he's been in high school forever. I mean, I feel like I'm like, yeah. I mean, that dude, played in the 2012 state championship. But yeah, he's been around there for a while. So I guess I expected a Tennessee offer to come, but I don't remember it happening. When did that happen? It wasn't an automatic commit, right? Like it was longer ago.
So it was June 16, 2018.
Okay, so
yeah, last
gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember that offer falling, but like I said, I just kind of expected it to, so it didn't. I didn't know when, but I thought it would come. So
right, yeah, I feel like that's a big gift for David Johnson as well, moving over to running backs this season and really taking over that. Which there was a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent in that running back room, and there will be when T. Hodge gets there. You also could lose a lot with Ty Chandler and Tim Jordan could be gone next year.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Carlin Fields and me will be gone. So that's three guys that have had production in the past in their career in Tennessee. So look for T. Hodge to, I don't know, him and Jeremy Banks. That'd be a solid duo. I wouldn't want to tackle either one of them. So pick your poison.
Shout out to Ballboy81 for spelling Murrayville, right? Murrayville. It was funny, for the longest time, I haven't been to a Murrayville game in a long time, but the announcer, when Southwood wasn't playing in the playoffs, thankfully, now they're getting there every year, we'd usually go and catch a Maryville game, and especially when Morristown West was really good, because that's where my dad went to high school, so if they played, we'd go and watch that game, and he always pronounced it Maryville High School, like, emphasized that. He was like, welcome to Maryville High School. I was like, yeah, I always thought that was the strangest thing. He may still be the same guy. I'm sure that's the correct pronunciation. It's
right,
because people's pride is Marvel,
right?
So it's funny. But,
yeah, they like teach people where to say Maryville. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna say it that way.
I'm from the South, so
yeah.
This is how it's gonna be.
Yeah, I've said it all my life, so I'm not gonna say it wrong.
That's funny. So is Clayton located in Maryville?
Yep.
For some reason I thought it was Alcoa. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was technically Alcoa.
It's weird. It's Alcoa Trail, but it is Maryville.
Alcoa is pretty small when you look at the limits.
Yeah,
so, makes sense. Moving on from recruiting and looking at when these guys get onto campus and whatnot, we're going to talk about some players that breakout players. And I might have went away from the list just a tad because I guess a few of the guys I have technically had good seasons last year. Yeah. So, I mean, calling them breakouts a little bit of a stretch, but maybe be more impactful this year.
Yeah.
So, I'll let you start because...
Okay. I'll start defense. And I went with a guy who looked like he was going to have a good freshman year. And got kind of hit with that injury bug and didn't really get the season he would have liked. And that's safety Trayvon Flowers. A guy who didn't play football until his senior year of high school and then was going to start his first game as a true freshman. So I feel like he's a super athletic kid, played 3 sports, was actually committed to Kentucky before actually kind of breaking onto the scene as I think he was a 3-star recruit. And Clemson really wanted him out of high school, and Tennessee was able to get that commit from him. And I think he just needs to understand the game more. For only playing 1 year, and then last season he was out most of the season due to injury. But he come here to play football and baseball,
right?
But didn't really play, or decided not to play this spring in baseball. And I think Jeremy Pruitt kind of had a talk with him in the off season, just being like, you're playing, you're going to be a starter for us.
Right.
You need to understand the game more. This is what you can improve on, and a spring is going to help you for that season to come. So I think that's why Trayvon Flowers is my breakout player. I think he has this secondary is going to be very talented.
Then.
Yeah, it is going to be thin. You return pretty much everybody except for Abernathy.
Right.
So that's good. And you have that veteran back there with Nigel Warrior. Then you have Alontae Taylor and Bryce Thompson, who we all know is super talented. So look for him to have a breakout year and be kind of that. Maybe Nigel Warrior is the quarterback of the defense, but look for Trayvon Flowers to take over that role as soon as he leaves.
Right. I'll stick on the defensive side with you. I'm not going to stray away. I like that start. I'm going to go with Darrell Middleton.
Ooh.
I like. We talked about this when I did our defensive line preview. His size, I think 6'7", lost the weight, but like 260, 270.
Yeah.
Big old boy. He's coming from East Mississippi State, or is it East or just East Mississippi? East Mississippi Community College. Yeah. And that defensive line, you don't really know what you're getting this year. We really need it shored up. He did well for EMCC. He helped them win a national championship. Was it this year? Or is he?
Yep.
Yeah, this year. And he had a few tackles in that game, and I think at one point led the league in tackles.
Nice.
I don't know if that stayed for the year, but was up there, around there. So I think he can really help us shore up the defensive line, and I think if he does break out, it has a huge. We talked about that during the D-line preview. That has a huge impact on how that whole unit performs. If you can just have one guy give you consistent good snaps, the depth might not. When he's got to go out or whatever, it may drop off, but hopefully you're at least getting quality snaps at some point. And we talked about D-line too. I just don't know about him at Gooden. Apparently, he just can't practice right now, like in terms of how he. But someone like Darrell Middleton, I like coming from community college where he was able to be successful, get in here with a good staff, hopefully, and keep building on that success. And I just like his position too in terms of where his unit's at and building on that. So
yeah,
that's why I got Darrell Middleton.
I'm gonna go offense next. I'm gonna go with Dominique Wood-Anderson.
Okay.
We've heard nothing but good things about him. Had a great spring. Then you had Jim Chaney. Is he going to be more utilized? I think he had 17 catches for about 140 yards and 2 touchdowns last season. So not a ton. But when you needed him, he was there. And I feel like he didn't play a lot of tight end. He played quarterback in high school. And when he got to Arizona Western, he was a defensive end. So hasn't really played tight end. So once you go from quarterback to high school and then you get to junior college, and he was used out wide as a receiver at times, to come to the SEC to stick your hand in the ground and be, in the trenches where games are won. I guess won too, probably won.
Warm or worn?
Worn.
Both.
Yeah, both. But yeah, I feel like he hasn't played tight end a ton. So, more and more practice, another spring, another fall camp. I feel like he should be much improved. And with Jim Chaney coming in, he's a guy who utilizes tight ends. Look at Isaac Nada at Georgia. That he utilized him a ton. He obviously taught him how to pick up that fumble. 45
yeah, that was all Jim Chaney. I mean, talk about thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
That man, he knows it.
So that's all I got, Dominique Wood-Anderson.
That was sarcasm. I feel like some Vol fans might say that literally, so I just want to cover myself. That was sarcasm.
You're covered.
No.
But yeah, that's why I have Dominique Wood-Anderson. I feel like we have a good receiving core, but he's somebody that Garantano can check down to if he gets in trouble, and can open up passes on the outside.
Yeah. I'm going to stay defense real quick, and I'm going to go with Quadarius Crouch, freshman, coming in fresh. Do we know he's definitely going to stay on the defensive side of the ball now that I say that? Because I guess we don't know. surely with our slew of running backs.
Darren Kirkland Jr. retiring, that kind of was his pick.
Yeah. Yeah, you think so, but I say it aloud, and I'm like, I just don't know. But the reason I've got him as a breakout is, again, he comes in with the size. He's also quick. Another position group that really could add. This group's more looking for depth now. You've got a few guys that'll probably be in that starting lineup that you're confident in. But I like his size as far as being an SEC linebacker goes. We need more there right now, and you've heard a lot of great things about him. And if I whiff and be wrong, it's fine. I don't think Quavarius Crouch is going to be a guy that was rated incorrectly.
Yeah.
4-star, right? Coming in here, and I think he was like on the I think he's one of those guys that very highly rated 4-star that I think a lot of people thought at one point could have potentially been a 5. Yep. And so yeah, I
think he was a 5 before he got hurt.
He was a 5?
Yeah.
So, there you go. Yeah, he didn't play his senior year either, right?
Very little.
Very little. But yeah, I like him to get in, and I don't know when he may start playing right off the bat. I don't know. I feel like this is a lot of these freshmen are going to be asked to do a lot, but I don't know if that's going to be from day one. Yeah. They may be guys that when injuries start to hit 4 or 5 games in, that's when their playing time picks up. So you may not see him, until that stretch of SEC games. But I look for him to do good stuff when he does get a chance. So.
Yeah, I feel like there's a big learning curve from high school to SEC, especially at linebacker. When you have so much to read and everything. But with him, he's so athletic. I feel like you can just put him in and be like, see the ball, hit the ball.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of those guys struggle. You talked about the learning curve, getting coverage wise. Yeah. I don't think you have to worry about him with the speed and athleticism you mentioned. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's something you have to worry. Now you have to hope that he understands the positioning and the scheme well enough to learn to be able to play it. So hopefully he can, because I think he does have the speed and athleticism to do it.
Yeah, but Tennessee's had a good track record with freshman linebackers.
Yeah,
I mean, look at.
I feel like that linebacker wise, it's usually their best year.
Yeah,
so I feel a little confident.
They get worse.
Yeah, I feel a little bit confident going with a freshman.
Your freshman year, that's your time to shine.
Yep, absolutely.
I got one more, and I'm going to go offensive side of the ball again, and that's going to be Josh Palmer.
I like Josh Palmer too. I watched that Auburn game. He had a couple of really good catches in the Auburn game.
Yeah, he's one that can go get it. I feel like he's one of the best route runners on this wide receiver group.
Dude,
and
the wide receiver depth is insane.
Oh yeah,
we've got to get the ball, and I mean it'd be cool to have Marquez Callaway and Juwan Jennings catching a lot of balls, but we've got enough to spread it out.
Yeah,
like we don't need them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, you're fine.
Because I was looking at that. I think yesterday I was looking at it, and I was just thinking, good, like that's insane.
But I also get annoyed with spreading it around, because when something works, I don't know why we go away from it.
I agree with that.
If you remember the West Virginia game when Callaway was getting those 5-yard hitches and would turn them into 7, 8, 10 yards,
and we went away from it,
and we just stopped.
Like it wasn't a broken up pass. It wasn't a poor.
Nope.
It wasn't a poor play after the catch or something. Nope. Just we're like, oh, that was enough of it. We did it 3 times, got 3 first downs.
Yeah.
Why do it? Why does that make sense?
No, don't do it.
And I understand, to keep them honest. Like maybe the next play you go to a run to make sure they stay in the box, but you don't hit on it again. At least in that drive, you don't try it again.
Yeah, especially when you're down. Yeah. If that's working, like crap, go to it.
Yeah, I mean I understand, just because of the way the game's played, you have to go away from it for a play, but they legitimately did it like 3 times in a row, and it worked.
Yeah.
And I know, I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it. No, maybe I'm underthinking it, but they were definitely overthinking it.
Yeah. And he's had some issues with some drop passes, but from what I'm hearing, he's much improved. I feel like he's taken over that leadership role in that wide receiver room. He's actually on that trip to Rwanda.
Oh yeah, he's doing
the ball leader.
Academy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So he's doing that. So look for that to translate on the field as well. That leadership ability. But I think he won most improved player this spring, and from what I heard, that he looked like the number 1 receiver. So, and I know Callaway and Jennings are good.
Right.
So if you're,
I think Josh Palmer has a little bit more speed than Callaway. It seems.
Yeah.
Like it seems like he can break. He seems he has more breakaway speed than Callaway. Now Callaway can go up with anybody and beat him. So
yeah,
he doesn't really necessarily need it. But
right.
yeah, Palmer seems to have more breakaway speed than Callaway, and then Jennings is quick, but he's not very fast.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have hardly any breakaway speed. He almost got caught on the touchdown. That's the what's his T's Tabers.
Yeah, he's just a mismatch.
Yeah, no, he is. Like he's big and he is quick. He can usually get away from guys to make a catch. It's just once he gets out into space, he's not the fastest guy. He's fast enough, but he's not the fastest.
Yeah, he's just a gamer.
Yeah, he is. He is. I'd almost want to see him kind of like Josh Dobbs, like play quarterback. I feel like he's gonna make something good happen.
Yeah, yeah. When in doubt, just give it to Juwan.
Yeah. So I've got two more. I'm gonna hit on them real quick. Well, I don't really have two more. I've got one. You mentioned this wide receiver core, and I'm really excited for Cedric Tillman. Underrated. I don't know if he'll be. That's why I said that one. This one doesn't really count, but because I don't. How many touches will he get with this receiving core? I don't know. But we talked about him last year because he was very underrated from Bishop Gorman, and but 6'3", he's listed on the roster at 212, so great body size. They say really good hands, smart player, I believe, and so yeah, I'm curious if he's able to get in there and see what he can do. So yeah, I don't really count that one, but that would be somebody exciting to see. That
yeah,
I want to see it because I've heard good things about him, so I would like to see that happen. And then my next one, I hit on kind of like we talked a little bit. I don't even know what we were talking about on Wednesday, but we talked about Tim Jordan for a minute, how he can help Ty Chandler's game. I kind of want to go the same thing with Jeremy Banks. I think if Jeremy Banks can hang on to the football, he can be super impactful for this team, and he can help not only himself, registers the yards and touchdowns, but he can also do a lot for Tim Jordan and a lot for Ty Chandler. So.
Yeah, I feel like he is exactly what Jeremy Pruitt wants in a running back. Big, he has the passion, the competitiveness. Just hang on to the football.
Hang on to the football. And maybe last year a little bit. I know at least. I think two of the plays were him trying to make something good happen.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's put in a situation this year where he doesn't feel like he necessarily has to always try to make something happen. I think the fumble, there was a stretched out fumble going for either first down or touchdown.
It was a touchdown.
It was a touchdown, yeah. And he's trying to make a play, and if that's a third down play, it stinks you don't get those 3 points. But if it's a third down play, I understand it. I don't remember what the down was, and I kind of understand it. Period. Of like you see the end zone, you're trying to score. You want that. You talked about being passionate. You want that passion, but you also got to play smart at some point.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you know the situation. You know what's going on in the game and play smart. And he's a freshman. He definitely want to probably get his name in the paper and be that breakout guy. So yeah, if he can just hang on to the football, and I think a lot of that's playing a little bit smarter, knowing the situation, knowing what you got to do. But yeah, I like him. He's big body and runs harder than anybody.
Yep.
So that's why they put him at linebacker. I'm sure that see ball, go get ball, like that kind of mentality. So yeah, I think if he can play a little bit smarter, he can have a great year. Kind of they talked about the Todd Gurley play where he goes down on the 5-yard line or whatever, and let's see, I'm terrible with names for some reason. The kid Sean McVay, they were talking to him and they asked him, if that's something they talked about, and he's like, no, Todd's just a really smart player. He knew the situation. He knew what we had to do. We were trying to get a first down, and that's what happened. So. That kind of stuff. Be smart, know the situation. I understand if it's like a third down, got to get a touchdown, and you're trying to go for it, but it wasn't that scenario, so that's why it was unfortunate. Again, you respect a little bit. I certainly in the game I was a little mad, but everybody around me kind of made me feel bad for the kid rather than be mad at him because everybody else is booing and yelling. I was like, he's just trying to make a play.
Yeah, and I really love that play in the spring game where Crouch came untouched, which isn't a good thing.
No.
But untouched and hit Jeremy Banks in the backfield. I would love to see them go head up one-on-one.
Bring the Oklahoma drill back?
Yeah, bring it back. Bull in the ring, too. We're bringing all that.
Bring back bull in the ring. Are there any high school coaches that still like try to do that? I know it's technically illegal, but I'm sure there's some crazy dude out there that's getting away with it.
Oh, I can name one right off the top of my head.
Yep.
He doesn't coach.
He doesn't coach anymore though.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
doesn't
thing.
coach
He doesn't
anymore.
coach.
But
He's probably listening and he knows.
yeah, you want to name drop?
I'm not name dropping him.
Okay.
I mean, if I know the guy's volume's a little low, thanks for letting me know. I'll try to get it fixed. I honestly think he may just be like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah,
he may. We'll see. But yeah, that's
Is it too soft?
They say it's a little low. I think it seems like loud enough. Maybe try to turn up the volume on your put headphones in and try to turn it up, and that may work. But we'll definitely fool with it a little bit too. So
yeah,
I'll fool with it here as we move on. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Boston Celtics.
Ooh.
I met a guy that had a Boston hat, and I told him, I said, I think I'm gonna be buying my first Celtics jersey sometime soon, with Grant Williams being there. And then the reason we're really talking about it though is Kara Lawson getting named an assistant coach.
Yeah, I think that's big for her.
Is that just the second woman coach in the NBA? I know there's one in San Antonio. Yep, you knew it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not real sure.
But I mean, good for her. Just a heck of a player at Tennessee in her career. Was picked 5th overall by the Detroit Shock. Was a great WNBA player, WNBA champion. Also Olympic gold medalist. So she understands the game. So I think that's big for the Boston Celtics. Now, if you remember when Tennessee's basketball coaching job came open, a lot of people mentioned Kara Lawson. And we also have a Twitter question about that. I guess I'll just read that first, since we're going to go for it and cover that. Kimsey Ward at Ball Usher G said Kara Lawson was passed over for the Tennessee head coaching job. Lack of coaching experience was a factor. Is her hiring by the Celtics Danny Ainge's attempt to help groom her in case Kelly Harper doesn't work out?
No.
Yeah, I don't
Danny
think
Ainge didn't do anything for the Vols.
Right, I don't think Danny Ainge cares about that. Now, I think it could. I don't think that's his intentions whatsoever, but I think it could help her if it doesn't work out.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the Vols, but I'm sure, first off, from what I can gather from Danny Ainge, I don't think he would hire a woman just because she was a woman. Like, I don't think that's what he's doing. So I'll say that. But then I also, sorry, I'm still trying to pull this down. So it's obvious he thinks he's a great coach.
Yeah.
So I am kind of curious to see what kind of comes from that. Is she trying to get into the men's game? Did she just take the first job available? I don't even know that. She may want to stay in the men's game. So the Lady Vols may not even be in her, in her thoughts at all.
Mm-hmm.
She may want to stay in the men's game. I don't know. That's kind of what it seems to me. I think, it could just be best job available, but to me it seems that she's probably wanting to stay in the men's game. But I'm sure that's, like I said, the Celtics may have been the best job available, or that what she thought the best job available was. So,
well, I think it could have been.
It's got to be a good fit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I do know she retired from the WNBA to focus on her broadcasting career. So I'm wondering if this kind of coaching job that came open with Tennessee was kind of like piqued her interest. Maybe she wanted to get back into coaching. Not get back into it, but start that side of her career. She wanted to give back and relay what Pat Summitt instilled in her at Tennessee. So.
Right. It's awesome though. Really cool to see her get that opportunity. The Celtics are obviously a high profile program, so that's really cool to see that she gets an opportunity like that.
Yeah, for sure. And coaching Grant Williams. Vols out Vols.
That's right. Always. Always. You messed up with recruiting news. Any more Twitter questions? And if you guys are in here, ask away. Again, I'll try to keep up with the comments. I'm working on it. I hope the sound's getting there. I'm working on it. Like I said, this is what the live video is actually feeding out, and I can headphones in, volume up. It seems to be all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we're working on it. Yeah. Next,
It's two quarterbacks.
two quarterbacks. Yep.
So Tennessee
I'll
is,
blame
I guess we're kind of going back to recruiting, but Tennessee is in the running for another 4-star quarterback, and that's 4-star dual threat quarterback Haynes King out of Longview, Texas. He's set to make his decision. It's pretty much between Texas A&M and Tennessee to see where he goes to. But I love this able to take, or not able. I love this kind of competition they have going with Haynes King and Harrison Bailey. Harrison Bailey's already committed to us, but they want to add another quarterback. They think Garantano has the option to go pro after this season. I don't know if that'll happen, but they want to add another quarterback to this quarterback room, and I think it's great and I think Haynes King and Harrison Bailey would agree that it's a good thing for competition. So I feel like Jim Chaney wants that he recruited Haynes King. He's a Big 3 sport athlete, great baseball player, just a solid athlete. Whereas Harrison Bailey's more of like quarterback. He's had quarterback coaches. He's had quarterback trainers out through the off season. Whereas Haynes King usually is playing another sport.
I mean, they're gonna go. I think again, they're probably at that point where they see someone they can get that they think is one of the best available. So that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Which is good. You want that, and they obviously think Harrison Bailey's good. Or they wouldn't offer him a scholarship. I mean, like they're just trying to add talent to this roster. I mean, that's
and the best guy will win. I mean, if you remember before or when Josh Dobbs got on campus, he wasn't even really thought of as getting a play.
And we had someone say they want to get Haynes, but they also don't want to lose Harrison. Or they said if we get Haynes, they don't want to lose Harrison. I agree.
Yeah,
Harrison's done a lot for this class. I don't think Harrison would leave Haynes King. He seemed to be kind of. He won't flat out say he's supporting it, and he won't flat out say he hates it. But like the few things I've seen about it, he's just, he's going to compete regardless of who's there. So like whatever. And I think it'd be good to get two quarterbacks in there, especially two guys that are skilled in the same class that drive each other. And you may lose one of them the next year, and they may go be successful. Hopefully, the guy you keep successful. But it's always good to have that competition and talent on the roster.
Best man wins.
Yep. So, but I think Harrison stays, regardless, and then quarterback competition usually ends up all right, especially if you get guys like that. And you may lose them, but
and you
look at Georgia. Georgia lost Eason. I probably would prefer Eason over
Fromm,
but Fromm took you to national championship. You're all right.
Yeah, you're good.
Like, beggars can't be choosers, I guess, at that point. So,
and same with Justin Fields.
Yeah,
he left.
And I like Justin Fields more than Fromm as well too. At this point, again, and that's not saying I wouldn't take Fromm. Believe me, I would take Fromm right now. But I'm talking just like skill set, who I think is probably going to end up being better overall at the end of their career.
And this is just if he picks Tennessee. I think one thing that's holding Tennessee back is obviously distance. He's from Longview, Texas, so he's not far away from Texas A&M. Quite a bit of ways from Tennessee, but he loves Jeremy Pruitt. He loves Jim Chaney. And
Jim Austin, can we work on getting some cheaper plots into Texas? I think the one in Dallas is a little pricey.
Yeah.
See if y'all can help out our boy.
Yeah, well, let's get his family. We'll get him on their own jet.
All right,
maybe not a jet. Maybe just
one of those little
engine
planes. Cessnas.
Yeah.
Oh man, I lost my train of thought on that one.
But if they don't get Haynes King, I feel like they go and get a JUCO guy.
All right, but you think they go and try to get another quarterback?
Do. I don't think there's any other ones left in this class that would be a true freshman, but they could go out and get a transfer for sure. Because I mean, Brian Maurer or JT Shrout, if Garantano goes pro,
is Garantano eligible to transfer after this year? Because I mean, is that possible?
Oh, I don't know.
Because he's just a junior, right? Is he a senior?
He will be a redshirt junior.
That's what I thought. Just confirm me.
So he could graduate.
Yeah, I mean, is that the scenario that happens? I think if you get 2 good freshman quarterbacks, I think if you get 1 freshman quarterback, maybe, and then does he see a scenario where someone else currently on the roster beats him out next year?
Yeah.
Do you just leave?
I don't see that. I don't see anybody on this current roster beating Conway.
I don't see it either. I mean, I'm just by the end of next or by the end of this year, going into next, is that a thought where let me go be comfortable let me graduate and transfer and be comfortable somewhere, and maybe he definitely feels undervalued by the Vol fans. So that's very obvious by Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is fine. I mean, you feel that way. That's you.
Prove us wrong.
Yeah,
how about that?
That's fine with me too. I would prefer that. But yeah, that's the only reason I bring up the possibility of him transferring. I'm not saying it will happen or I think it'll happen. Maybe that's a scenario that plays out.
Yeah,
I think that's another. I think that's probably honestly more likely than him going pro, trying to go pro.
Of him transferring.
I would think that's more likely.
See, I think he would stay. Now, I mean, a freshman could come in here and beat him out, and if he's going to get beat out, he's probably going to transfer. And likely JT Stroud or Brian Maurer transfers too.
I don't remember who said it. They said they could see JT leaving too. Was it?
Yeah.
Eddie the Don. He said he could see a scenario where JG and JT both leave after this year.
Yeah, and I think that is what Tennessee is doing. They're running scenarios in their head situations.
Yeah. Who's the 2 guy this year? Maurer or JT?
That's tough. I haven't seen enough of Brian Maurer to really know.
Yeah, I mean, that's one problem.
Yeah, but I would, if I had to guess,
I'd say JT, but that's legitimately just a guess. Barely an educated guess.
I would say probably JT.
Yeah, but I went gambling this weekend and did terrible. So don't take anything I say to be true. So I'm not very good at guessing apparently. Yeah, that sucks. I have something else about QBs, but I don't remember now.
But I think Tennessee would be great with either one of these.
Yeah, I agree.
And not to take anything away from anybody on our roster, but these 2 guys are, I think, higher rated than anybody on our roster. Both these guys. So, and they're both at the Elite 11 right now. So that's big. Tennessee could possibly get 2 Elite 11 quarterbacks.
Right. Yep. I think the only thing I was going to say about quarterbacks is Pro Football Focus should stop thinking about quarterbacks. Stop making graphics. You just look stupid.
Yeah. I enjoy their NFL stuff, but
I'm just more on the they just make the most pointless graphics.
Yeah, the Garantano ones.
Yes, I wasn't gonna say it, but yes.
You're thinking.
I wasn't gonna say it. Landon made me say it. Yeah. I just win. If you're winning, those stats look cool. If you're losing, those stats look dumb. Period. So.
Yeah, we need to win because I want to go to a bowl game. I want to go to a good bowl game. I don't want to go to what's the Liberty Bowl.
You want to go to Liberty Bowl?
No.
Why? I mean, I would. I just it'd be fun.
Memphis is butt.
They have good smoke butts.
I'm sure Kenny would be there crying about. I mean, if he thinks Rick Barnes is intimidating,
just wait till the rest of the ball. Gets there.
Or Jeremy Pruitt, he would definitely be scared of him.
Jeremy Pruitt looks like he's been in a couple bar fights in his life.
Yeah, I can see it.
Definitely.
Probably one. Couple.
I mean, there's a rumor that he tried to beat the shit out of Mark Richt. So.
Yeah.
Not Mark. Yeah, Mark.
Yeah,
Richt.
Mark
Richt. Yeah.
So,
which I wish he had just done it to Nick Saban. That would have been. I would have hoped that one was true. Beating a good Christian man like Mark Richt isn't cool.
Yeah.
But Nick Saban deserves that. So that would have been cool.
Maybe Mark Richt got a demon and he was just beating the demon.
It's possible. I mean, yeah. What story came out that I was like, oh my god, that makes the Mark Richt story sound true? I don't remember what it was.
It was.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
him.
No, yeah, we're not going there.
We don't know if that's true.
We don't know if it's true, but
We've heard something.
I need to confirm that story. I'm not breaking it.
No,
I'm not dropping that story.
no, we don't.
So that ain't gonna be me.
Let's just say Jeremy Pruitt's not going to run away from a fight.
He's not. I said the bar fight thing, not thinking about that.
Yeah.
So, and really, I guess it wasn't a fight. It was just a. I don't know if y'all. Jeremy Pruitt can talk it.
Yeah.
He can
Don't trash talk Jeremy Pruitt.
Exactly.
He's not going to happen, especially when he's had some drinks.
Yeah, if he was the one going head toe to toe with Penny Hardaway, I'm not confident he would have been as biblical as Rick Barnes was about it.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Let's move past that. Ignore everything I just said. You got some friends to tell us about. I don't think I did mine.
You didn't.
Oh God, I'm so sorry, guys.
I thought you were gonna segue into
I
that.
should have the gambling thing. I should have. I'll tell you about my friends after Landon tells you about our others. Our other friends.
So, SeatGeek. Let them take the confusion out of your ticket buying experience. Instead of shopping dozens of sites to find the best deal, let SeatGeek do the work for you. Their app scans the web for the best deals for your favorite game, concert, or show and rates them on a scale of 0 to 10 to let you know you're getting the best bang for your buck. A green dot, great deal. Yellow dot, good deal. Red dot, not so good deal. Use promo code ACAA at checkout to receive $20 off your first purchase. It's 2 free beers at the stadium on them. What are you waiting? It's promo code ACAA for $20 off your first purchase. SeatGeek. Live sent event. We have the tickets. Guys, go check them out. They are great. It's easy to use. And I don't know why you're still listening to me. Go ahead.
Yeah, click off. Just go ahead and head over to SeatGeek.
Yeah.
No one cares what Lana has to say.
Right. My wife would agree.
Listen to this ad read, though. This is a good one.
Bye.
I don't have any more money to gamble away. I lost it all. Guys, Cherokee, before I get into this, Cherokee, North Carolina is a lot of fun. Even if you don't want to go to the casino, there's like plenty to do in the hotel, and like especially if they're having a concert that weekend, I'm sure it would be a lot of fun. But I mean, I had a good time. I guess
How
all
far
I
is
did,
Cherokee?
almost about I would say about 2 hours.
Okay.
Just about a little. I mean, under it, but not much. I think we made it back in just over an hour and a half today.
So is it before Asheville?
Yes, and it's just like to get there. So we took the interstate there, and then took Newfound Gap Road. I don't know if it's called that the whole time back today. But the interstate, you just got to go through Bryson City, at least Waynesville for sure. I think it's Waynesville. To get there, and it just once you get off the interstate, it still takes you like 45 minutes. So that's why it's a little bit longer. And then yeah, Newfound Gap Roads obviously you can't go very fast, so it takes you. It's a straight shot, but it's takes you a little bit longer. But yeah, a lot of fun. I did play blackjack for just about 10 hours, so I don't know if it's that much fun unless you're playing poker or playing or you're playing at the casino. I don't know. Now that I say that, I'm like that's all I did. So, but speaking of gambling, is it July 1st? It's legalized in Tennessee. Is that the date?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it? Awesome. That's perfect. Perfect for this. Tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to do my bookie without going through all the hassle of making sure your credit cards can international and doing all that jazz. So head over to my bookie. Guys, they're the best bet this season.
Is that your stomach?
Wow. They've been in the business for years. They have great reviews online, and their mobile site's easy to use. I would only recommend a service to my listeners that's been good to me. That's why I'm urging you to make your way to MyBookie. You win, they pay. They have in-game live betting, the most rewarding player perks in the business. And for you fantasy guys out there, you can even bet the over/under on how many points the players are going to score each game. So what are you waiting for? Join now. MyBookie will match your deposit dollar for dollar, but only if you use the promo code ISSUE. That's promo code ISSUE, ISSUE. Visit MyBookie online today. That's MyBookie. And don't forget to use your promo code ISSUE when creating your account to claim up to $1,000 in free play. If you're playing at home, say it with me. You play, you win, you get paid. I love it. I love it. Such solid. It's electric. Yeah, appreciate MyBookie. Go check them out. They're awesome. I'm super excited. I don't know how it'll work. So I shouldn't say you might still have to get an international card to do it, or go get a gift card, or write a check, or whatever. But hopefully with the new law, it'll be much, much easier. And MyBookie's already easy. The only confusion for a while was the payment. That will no longer be a confusion though. So check them out. They're awesome.
Let's get into
over there
of the weeks. Yeah, sorry,
you scared me for a second.
I was reading something.
Gotcha. You scared me. I looked over there. You're just blank face.
Yeah, I'm reading about my fill of the week.
Reading about it. Uh-oh.
But let's get into that. Let's get into most important of the week. Do that.
Go ahead. Hop into it.
Most important of the week. My first one is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He is the youngest in MLB history to be named to the Home Run Derby at only 20 years old in like 144 days, something like that.
Oh, wow.
He's a third 20-year-old to actually be in the Home Run Derby. I think Bryce Harper and King Griffey Jr. were others.
Gotcha.
Pretty solid company there.
Yeah, I don't remember the Part of My Take guys have a bet going on for, is it Yelich? How do you say his name? Yelich. I think it's Yelich.
Yeah.
That if he wins the Home Run Derby, Big Cat's gonna have to do something weird with. Yeah, it's a strange bet. Strange bet. I can't remember exactly what it is. Also, sorry we're having some camera difficulties. The sound is still working. I'm working on it right now, guys. So maybe most important, get this camera working.
Yeah, true.
That's what we're working on here. This is not most important. Sorry, I've been fooling around back here. I'm gonna have to find it.
I got another one.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, roll that back.
So Kevin Durant will announce his free agency decision tonight on Instagram.
Of course he will. Is he gonna do it from his account or a burner account?
It's the boardroom. I don't know if that's his or not. I don't think it is, but I think it's like a show actually on.
Yeah. Gotcha. I'm just my burner account that I don't actually use, but I use it as a It says Kevin Durant. Hey, we're back.
We're back.
We are back. We're live. Sorry about that, guys. I'm glad we can get you back up here. I know you guys. I've got a face for radio. I don't know, I've been trying to tell Landon we don't need to do live videos.
Sure,
I'm not in the business of being looked at. But here we are. My most important. I had another one, but I don't know where it went, and I don't want to give you like half a story because I do that a lot, and that's stupid. But Italy, after they won, they did the women's team did the Macarena with their fans.
Hey.
Like, I don't think there was any music. I think they were just like spontaneously, just like, which is the best dance of all time. Better than the cha-cha slide for all you white wedding people. Way better than the cha-cha slide. Maybe I shouldn't, because the Cupid Shuffle. That one's pretty good. That one gets the
you're forgetting the wall.
The good thing about the Cupid Shuffle is that gets all the older women looking for younger men like myself on the dance floor. That's what the Cupid Shuffle does. So, Cupid Shuffle. You know what? I just found our Jumbotron for the week, guys. Best wedding songs. We'll be back with you Wednesday.
Ooh.
Come back for that one. Throw them in there. Rocky Top's a good one here in the great state of Tennessee.
Yeah, everybody knows it.
And everybody's gonna, for some reason, get on the dance floor for that one and sing along. It's very weird, but it's fun. So, yeah, come back Wednesday for that one. I just found it. Unless Landon has a better one, then we may do that one. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bell of the week, yeah.
Bell of the week. Actually, I have one more most important. Sorry.
Oh my
god. The Yankees and Red Sox played in London, and the first game was a doozy.
Oh, I saw that score. Insane.
17-13 was the final score. Yankees over Boston. Wow.
that a football game?
Yeah. Well, I actually tweeted and I was like, London is actually going to think that baseball is just like
they're gonna be
Big
really
12 game.
they're gonna be really upset when they start watching baseball. Like, what is this bull crap?
First 200. Yeah. And they're like, what happened to all the hits and
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah. So
All the home runs. But I mean, I think that's a good thing to actually expand out to there, have a game. I think it's cool, and actually to start with probably the best rivalry.
yeah, no, I mean they definitely did it.
baseball.
They definitely did it right. Like, imagine if they had sent like the Tampa Bay and
Miami Marlins.
yeah Miami out there. Like,
Yeah.
you're not. You're not gonna create any baseball fans with those two teams.
No,
So
definitely.
maybe they had a little deal. Maybe let's break out. Oh, breaking news: the MLB told the pitchers to pitch at them and get that score up to get fans. They're trying to make baseball fun again.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No,
'cause there was a
I'm
lot.
breaking that conspiracy theory wide open. There
Yeah.
you are. You have it. MLB is fixing games now to try to attract fans.
It was like 6-6 at the end of the first inning.
Yep. Who's the MLB commissioner?
Who is?
I'm calling for his job. Whoever it is, calling for it.
I don't even know.
I
He
don't
was
either.
there though.
But MLB is more corrupt than FIFA. You heard it here first, which is real tough to do. So, yep, breaking that one up. Bell of the week, MLB. Try to create fans.
Bell.
So this is more stupidity, but I want to read it because I happen to scroll through on Twitter and see some guy. He runs a Facebook called The Sports Life, and
You good?
I have no idea. This is the first post.
Oh,
I
it's
read.
on Facebook.
Yeah,
Oh.
so probably not. Just on Facebook, as far as I can tell. And if it was, we're on Facebook, so hopefully that means we're. I mean, hopefully that doesn't mean we're bad. I'm probably just bad because I'm bad. I can accept that. Facebook doesn't necessarily need to make me that. But I'm not this bad. A guy who's supposed to be a Vols fan said, "Got to give some love where love is due. As a Vols fan, I want to downplay Vanderbilt winning another college baseball championship because it is college baseball. But the fact of the matter is, baseball is one of the three major sports in our country the most, and Vanderbilt's dominating it. Not to mention another rival of ours is dominating college football. I never thought it would be this tough to be a Vols fan." Okay, first off, don't say that as a Vols fan, ever.
Yeah.
We all know how good the second team you're referring to, but F Nick Saban.
Yeah, and if you're a ball fan and gonna actually applaud Vandy for anything, you can just go ahead and jump in a pool of concrete.
No, Vandy can never win another college sports game in my entire life, and I would be okay with it. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, just take it.
The fact they went 0-20 or 22, whatever it is, in the SEC was fantastic. 0-18. How many games did you play? 18. Yeah. 0-18. That's awesome, and that should happen to Vandy every single year. And I'm never gonna give them credit. F them. We probably, a couple foul calls that went our way in that game helped us win it. Perfect. Do that every time.
Yeah, Vandy can just go into a massive sinkhole.
You can go to hell, Vandy. Yeah. Well, how do you? And if you're doing this Facebook page and you're a Vols fan, that means you probably have Vol followers.
Wait. Is there graphic? Did he post a picture?
It's just a picture. It's not graphics. He didn't make a graphic,
But he actually
He
took
went-
the time to
he went through some effort. He made this,
and it's two pictures, so he put them together. He took the time to put two pictures in an app and combine them as one picture and post it on Facebook.
Yeah. I guess that is a split. You're right. That is one of those
Photo
grid. Yeah, that's I don't know. It's very weird. I'm not giving credit to Vandy ever, and you shouldn't either. And if you're a Vandy fan, well, me and you're not gonna get along.
Okay, this kind of fits what you said. So this guy at the Yankees Red Sox game had a hat, and he had it as New York, but he turned it around, and it was another hat of the Red Sox. So he had a Red Sox Yankees hat combined into one.
Nope.
So when he was wearing the Yankees hat frontwards, the Red Sox was wore back.
So he's probably also a Vol cat.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I get it. He's watched Kentucky basketball his whole life, but he's from Tennessee. Has to cheer for the Vols. Nope, you're a phony. And if your house is divided, then your house is wrong. I hate those things.
It's like athletics in Europe.
You know what I won't do? Marry a girl who cheers for an opposing college football team of mine. Because our life wouldn't be fun. Because, I take it all personally. And I shouldn't, but I do.
Yeah, you got to.
Like, when Florida beats us for the 30th time with a way worse team, I'm not going to go home and be happy that she's cheering. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm really happy for you that you had a great day at Neyland. Nope, I'm going to be pissed. And I'm going to tell her shut up. Because I hate Florida. So
yeah, every time she gets in the shower, bucket of ice water.
Yeah. So to avoid me becoming just a really, really, really domestic abuser, that's a joke. That's a joke.
It's premeditated.
I'd never get it there.
That's premeditated.
There, regardless. Yeah. No. Don't marry people who I don't care how good looking she is either, because she probably
if she cheers for Florida, she's 1,000 times out of 1,000, she's not that hot.
1,000 out of 1,000. 30% or 60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't understand that. So I take sports way too personal to ever be okay with that. So, you got any more, Phil?
I do.
You also just got some great life advice from us.
Yeah.
Like, that was free.
Yeah, we've given you the meaning of life. We've given you life advice. You're probably a better person if you watch our show. Probably. You might be dumber. Your IQ might be lower, but good life advice.
But yeah, you're nice. You have great character.
Yes. And that's what counts, right?
It is.
That's what all our coaches say. It's about character. No, it's about if you're good or not.
And I'm not.
Yeah. So Dorial. How do you say that name? Dorial
Green Beckham.
Yeah. Dorial Green Beckham.
Where is he at now?
He's actually in jail. He's charged with
what team?
I don't think he's with the team.
He's not with the team? Okay.
But he's charged with marijuana possession and resisting arrest.
Smart.
So yeah.
Tough one there.
Yeah. Apparently he's not that fast either.
He got caught. He got ran down. That's funny. Yeah, the guy who tossed Baker Mayfield in Arkansas, how has he not gotten on an NFL roster yet? Have you seen that video of him getting tackled?
Oh yeah.
Like, the man runs him down, and then drives his hips through him, makes a great tackle. Also, Baker definitely had to go in concussion protocol after that one.
Oh yeah.
Like, his head hit like a concrete wall.
That was a heck of a form tackle.
Heck of a play. Heck of a play by officer.
Rumor is Jeremy Pruitt already offered him.
Probably.
It's like 98% of the country.
Yep.
Another fill of the week.
Oh wow, dang.
Derek Mason, the way he wears his hat.
Oh yeah, it's like
over his ears.
Oh, I thought he wore it. Wow, yeah, what? How is that comfortable? See, the hat's huge. It looks like it's like sitting up like
his head is already huge, and then he got.
This is how it looks like it's sitting on his head because it's so big. Who gave him that hat? You have like the Nike is your supplier.
Yeah.
That's the hat you came up with. It's tough. At least he's not a visor guy. If you like visors and you go to Texas, don't wear it because I got obliterated for wearing a visor in Texas. Like, made fun of the entire time. And it didn't help that the girls that were making fun of me were good looking. It hurt more, honestly.
They made fun of you just because you're wearing a visor, or were you doing something else? And then they made
no, like, we're just sitting there talking, and they're like, "Why do you have a visor on?" And I was like, "Because I like visors."
Visor guy.
That's how I got the nickname. It was like, they would call me visor guy the rest of the night. And I was like, "What's wrong with a visor?" And she was like, "Nothing. If you play softball and you're a girl." And I was like, "Okay." It's like, dang. I was like, "Oh, I won't be wearing a visor anymore." Just kidding.
In Texas.
Yeah, just in Texas. I'm not.
There's more life advice. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm just helping you out. But yeah, and then like later she was like, "Oh, are you like gonna go take a walk with all your with all the other retired women in the neighborhood this afternoon?" I was like, "Dang!" I was like, "Leave me alone."
Hey, go get your all white New Balance.
Like at this point, I had hair, so I could show it through my visor.
Let it flow.
I mean, not a lot of hair, but I had hair. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, I got obliterated for it and won't be wearing one again
until tailgate season.
No more visors.
No more visors at all.
Oh, I shouldn't say at all
because we always wear it to at least one game. It's tradition.
I guess I do. Yeah, I do. Because we yell visor guy the whole time. Visor guy.
Spurrier.
Spurrier. You think visors are cool? He can wear them.
Spurrier or the guy yelling at him?
Both. I want to know if
that would have been greater if he was actually wearing a visor and yelled that to him. That would have been fun.
I don't know. I like it. I like the really going after his fashion sense. I love it. Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom. Oh my god, so I'm gonna get off here. Unless Landon just wants to stay on and talk to you all.
I'm good.
Thank you all for listening to the show. We'll be back Wednesday. I don't know the entire outline, but if you're thinking about your Jumbotron best songs to dance to at a wedding reception, white weddings only. Those other people, man, they can flat out dance and anything, and it ain't fun. Yeah, you just stand around and watch. You know what you do at a white wedding? You jump up and down and sing along. That's what you do.
I would enjoy either one of those.
Yeah. But they're all fun. They're all fun, but you get left out.
Weddings are fun. Wedding season is awesome.
It is. I haven't been to a wedding this spring, I don't think. The one I was supposed to go to, I couldn't because of work. So thank you because it was out of town. That was nice.
Too busy picking out your next positive.
Yep, exactly it. Guys, thank you all for listening. We'll see you on Wednesday.
We're bringing the boat in, and we out.